Bruh.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Barrookie. I'm so excited for this first impression video of the earthquake bar from Bandbell. So the reason why I train with free weights and calisthenics is not only to train those big muscles, but also to train those stabilizing muscles. And the earthquake bar takes this up a notch by introducing oscillating kinetic energy. That is basically a fancy term to say that it introduces wiggle, so the bar is going to move a bunch and your muscles are going to have to counteract that, and that is basically going to be the task of the stabilizing muscles. In order to make a good first impressions video, what I want to do is I wanted to do my complete workout with this earthquake bar and just see how the overall feel is with this bar. Now, before we dive into that, let's first start with the unboxing. It's very straightforward. You basically have just a big tube of cardboard that you have to open. Now, one word of caution: if you open up the lid, there are some staples in there. You don't want to just rip the bar out, because as you can see, this bar is made out of some nice ash wood. So you don't want to scratch up that surface. Now, the way you do that is by taking some pliers and you just peel the cardboard open so that this thing here will not touch those staples. That's basically it. Now we're on the topic of materials. This is made out of ash. Now this is some material reinforced with resin, and this whole bar has a maximum loading capacity of 300 pounds. Now for 350 euros, this bar also comes with a lifetime warranty, which you have to apply through their website. So yes, expensive, but a very nice looking bar. And if you follow the channel for a while, you know that we're not scared of having a bit of wood in our home gym. Now, also before we start to work out, we have to talk safety. This bar here only weighs 6 pounds compared to a 45-pound barbell that you standard see. In a previous video, I explored how much weight you can actually load up to a barbell before it starts tipping over, and that is actually a whopping 75 kilos. Now, this bar here, on the other hand, only can carry around 5 kilos before it starts tipping over. Now, something you need to do if you want to load up this bar is you take your rubber bands, and instead of putting them all the way at the end, you put them closer so that you can load up the other side. And once you've loaded up the other side, you can slowly move it to avoid the bar from tipping over. Now, something that I don't like about this bar is that it uses rubber bands. For me, rubber bands are something in the home gym that's expendable, meaning you use it up. See this rubber band here? It has a nasty crack in it. I don't want my bands with heavy weight just dangling off of them all of a sudden snap, and then you can imagine what would happen with that bar. So that's why they also sell some straps and some anchors that I also bought, but it hasn't shipped yet. So we'll have to compare rubber bands to those anchors in another video. So stay tuned for that. Now, when I was looking into this bar, what I thought was I could load this up with some plates. Now, unfortunately, you can't do this because the diameter of this thing is way too big for your standard 50mm plates. So don't expect to shove some plates on there. Now, in the past, I've hung some weights on a rubber band on my barbells just to have that same effect. Now, what's the difference with this thing here? To be honest, in the beginning, it didn't feel so different. For the main being is that this is actually a pretty stiff bar right off the bat. The main advantage of this is the fact that it's very lightweight. And because it's lightweight, it allows you to hang more weight on the side of it so that you can actually have more oscillating weight for your training. So basically training those stabilizer muscles even more. Now, so how did the training actually go? Well, overhead pressing felt very good, and I really felt it in and around my scapula. I really felt those muscles working. With the bench press, on the other hand, I really felt my front delts working, which was a shocker to me. Now, a disadvantage with rows is that you're going to be close to the bar, so you want to preferably stand on an elevated surface in order to let the weights dangle and do their oscillating magic. That one I also felt around the scapula area. If we're talking about lunges and doing all kinds of leg exercises, I think there we're going to see more of the knee stabilizers working, the muscles around the knee, but also the muscles around the hip and maybe also the ankle. With the lunges, I felt it more around my knees, so I think that is basically pointing out that that is where the focus goes. But this bar is going to be awesome going forward. I think it's going to expose a lot of weakness in my main lifts, which is actually good because that means that we are going to have a working point. And my goal going forward is to incorporate like one exercise every week just to hit those stabilizer muscles. And then when it really feels off, this can become like a complete workout just to get some rehab going. So I think that is going to be the whole use case for this thing for me. So let me know in the comments down below what you think of this bar. Do you have it already? Are you planning on buying it? Let me know in the comments down below. We can discuss, we can go deep dive into this barbell. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. And I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace!